Bengalis are known for making lots and lots of vegetable dishes. We're very proud of our recipes. My mother was a wonderful cook, and a typical meal would be rice and 5 to 6 different vegetable preparations. And not only did she teach me how to cook, but of course, as a Bengali girl, I needed to learn how to make chai for my dad, because he would wake up on Sunday mornings, and it was my job to bring him his cup of tea. One morning, he didn't look right. My mother came in, and we realized something was very wrong. It turned out he was having a heart attack. And as a 12-year-old, I became very curious about this incident and why my father went from one day being perfectly healthy to being in the emergency room. And I decided to become educated about the body, and ended up at Stanford Medical School, where I got a PhD in biochemistry and became a rigorous scientist through my education at Stanford. But I had my own health challenges, and what I found interesting is that even though I was walking the halls with Nobel laureates, my own health challenges were not being managed by the current medical system. I used to run a lot, and I was about 5 miles from campus one day when my neck went into a spasm, and that was the beginning of a series of spasms. Doctors told me I would have to just take lots of ibuprofen, which gave me an ulcer ultimately. And I realized that if my neck spasm would start, then I would be laid up in bed sometimes for days. By the time I was doing research at the University of Washington, I was seeing a physical therapist 2 to 3 times a week, and I was spending hundreds of dollars that I really didn't have as an academic trying to take care of my back, only to hover over a microscope and make it worse again and go back and see my physical therapist. And then somebody introduced me to a product called Juice Plus, and I had been starting to juice at that time, and so I immediately understood the possibilities behind this product, because I was never able to take isolated vitamin supplements, nor did I want to. It didn't make any sense to me. But this product caught my attention because it was a whole food-based supplement. When I started taking it, within 6 weeks or so, my physical therapist asked me what I was doing differently, because she said, "I think you're starting to heal." And I couldn't think of anything initially, but then it occurred to me that I'd been taking Juice Plus. I sent my technician to the library that very day with a list of 200 research papers on fruits and vegetables. She was asking me, "Why are we looking at these papers now?" I said, "Because I want to learn more about fruit and vegetable nutrition." I was amazed. Here I was writing grants for research to study what I call now the chaos of disease. And I realized, wait a minute, you can prevent all of this in the first place if people would just eat enough fruits and vegetables, that the body is absolutely, positively designed to heal itself if given the right nutrients. I had eaten mostly a vegetarian diet growing up, and that simple way of living was the answer that we need to return to. And I felt like I'd come full circle with Juice Plus, and realizing lifestyle factors, simple factors such as hydration and exercise and eating more fruits and vegetables, is really what can keep us all healthy, and what could have prevented my father from having his heart attack. And now that I know what I know today, I feel compelled to share that with the world, because I lost my father ultimately to his second heart attack just a few months prior to me having my first baby, and he would have seen his first grandchild, and he loved children. He so loved children. He would have loved to have been there for the birth of his first granddaughter. So living life to the plus means not just existence, but really taking advantage of our time on this planet and exploring and expanding. So anybody who loves their life is someone who's living life to the plus.